Hello friends, welcome to another episode of World Cup 2024 with G. Krishnan on Jiku Diaries YouTube channel. Here we look at some of the results, the most recent results since India's victory over Pakistan in the penultimate match in New York. Pakistan finally came to terms with the World Cup and posted their first victory in this tournament, a 7-wicket victory over Canada to give themselves an outside chance of making it to the Super 8. The totals in New York's Nassau County International Cricket Stadium read like basketball scores that even one newspaper, the New York Times, inadvertently reported the India victory over Pakistan in baseball style scores. It said India beat Pakistan 119-113. So to continue, and on the lighter note, the scores in New York resemble the basketball scores. So in that parlance, the results so far at Nassau County International Cricket Stadium read like this. Sri Lanka lost to South Africa 77-80. Ireland lost to India 96-97. Canada beat Ireland 137-125. Netherlands lost to South Africa 103-106. India beat Pakistan 119-113. South Africa beat Bangladesh 113-109. And Canada lost to Pakistan 106-107. Anyway, jokes apart, Pakistan needed to win with a lot of overs to spare if they were to improve their net run rate and stand a chance to make it to the Super 8. Their win, which is a 7-wicket win against Canada, they took 17.5 overs. That did not help their net run rate any good. Before their match against Canada, their net run rate was minus 0.150, and after the win, it improved to plus 0.191. But this net run rate may not be enough to take them to Super 8, even if they win against Ireland in their last match, unless USA lose by some unimaginable margin to India later today and Pakistan beat their opponents, Ireland, in their last match by equally unimaginable margin. And of course, USA have to go down in their last league match if Pakistan have any chance to further move into the tournament. After the Jamaican-born opener Aaron Johnson began with 10 runs from the first 3 balls of the match he faced from Shaheen Afridi, the first 2 being full tosses dispatched for 4s, and he went on to score 52 runs before a low bounce caught him by surprise and clean bowled him. Canada made 106 for 7 after being put into bat by Babar Azam. Shaheen Afridi came back strong after changing the ends and finished with 1 for 21 in his 4 overs, taking the wicket of Bhargat Singh with a ball that was short of length, and he gloved it to the slip corner. Haris Rauf was brilliant in the middle overs, picking up 2 wickets in his second over, taking the edges of Shreyas Mova, their wicketkeeper, and Ravinder Pal Singh for catches behind the wicket, one caught by the wicketkeeper and the other by the slip fielder. Haris Rauf, while taking 2 wickets, went past 100 T20I wickets, and he finished with 2 for 26 in his 4 overs to take his tally of T20I wickets to 101. He became the second Pakistani to this milestone after Shadab Khan. Left-arm medium pacer Mohammad Amir was economical, and for his 2 for 13, he was named man of the match. Naseem Shah finished with 1 for 24. Pakistan, in their run chase, opened with left-handed batsman Saim Ayub, who came into the 11 at the expense of Iftikhar Ahmed. They relied on Mohammad Rizwan to score, stay till the end and win them the match. But then with the pitch behaving the way it did, Pakistan could not take their chances and they did not want to go again down. Ayub fell to a catch behind of right-arm medium pacer Dylan Heiliger, and it was Rizwan who was criticized for throwing his wicket away against Jasprit Bumrah in the match against India when he was well set, batted sensibly and showed better game awareness to remain unbeaten on 53 and help Pakistan win by 7 wickets with 2.3 overs to spare. On Monday, South Africa edged past Bangladesh by 4 runs. Monday in New York time, that is, defending their 113 for 6 and contained Bangladesh to 109 for 7. Heinrich Klaasen top scored for South Africa with 46 after Bangladesh medium pacer Tanzim Hassan Saqib took 3 wickets in the power play and eventually finished with 3 for 18. Bangladesh may feel hard done by the rules of the game. They felt they were robbed of 4 runs, the exact margin of their defeat. But then rules are rules, one can't help. Sometimes it looks silly, as I had done in my earlier vlog during the IPL. A leg before wicket given out by the on-field umpire was later reversed by DRS, the ball deflecting off the pads of Mahmudullah and raced to the boundary. The 4 runs were not given upon reversal of the LBW decision. This is unfair, as had the umpire not given out, 4 runs would have been awarded to the batting side. But then rules are rules, and once the umpire gives his decision, the ball becomes dead. This was what happened with Muhammadullah in the 17th over of the Bangladesh run chase bowled by medium pacer Otniel Batman. The ICC should seriously look into this and come up with better sense as per the circumstances. In the case of Mahmudullah, if the DRS says not out, award 4 runs or whatever runs the batsman take. Anyway, earlier today in the 2 scheduled matches, one a 5 a.m. start IST and another a 6 a.m. start IST, the Sri Lanka-Nepal match was abandoned without a ball being bowled in Lauderhill, Florida because of rain. The teams took a point each, and as a result, Sri Lanka, with only 1 point from 3 matches and with 1 to go, are out of the race of Super 8. The consequence of the match being abandoned was that South Africa, with 3 wins from their 3 matches and 1 to go, became the first team to make it to the Super 8 from their group. Another team that later on made it to the Super 8 was former champions Australia, who had a cakewalk against Namibia, winning by 9 wickets in Antigua. After bowling out Namibia for 72 in 17 overs with leg spinner Adam Zampa picking up 4 for 12 in his 4 overs and later was named man of the match, and medium pacers Josh Hazlewood and Marcus Stoinis took 2 wickets each, while Pat Cummins and Nathan Ellis shared the other 2 wickets equally. Australia knocked off the required runs in 5.4 overs. It was this kind of batting that Pakistan ought to have played against Canada. Though I did not expect Pakistan to score 107 in power play, at least they should have won by 9 or 10 overs to spare, and definitely not with 2.3 overs to spare, even if the pitch was tricky. Anyway, that's Pakistan's problem. In the matches coming up, of course, India take on USA later today in New York, the last match in this city, while West Indies play New Zealand in Brian Lara Stadium in Tarouba, Trinidad, tomorrow morning 6 a.m. IST. West Indies have won both their opening matches, while New Zealand lost their opening match against Afghanistan by 84 runs. Thanks for watching. Until tomorrow morning with more from the T20 World Cup. Take care. Bye-bye.